We just got set up. The wind has switched for some reason, but we just looked out here in the field in the grass and we got two shooters and a couple other deer coming out to the field already. So second to last day, Nelson Outfitters. This has been our good spot here. That's where Holly killed her deer. We've seen 5 shooters just south of here, about 200 yards. So we're gonna nestle in here and see if we can make something happen. After about the second or third group of deer that come through there, I seen a shooter jump the fence, and he was beautiful. 5x5, velvet hanging off his horns, and I was just hoping he was gonna turn and come our direction. That was close. Jumped the fence at 70 yards. That was a big 10-point. So the night went on, and I looked back in the trees about 100 yards, and I thought I seen the branches moving. And I told Holly, I said, I think there's a buck back there, maybe rubbing his horns. And he appeared on this little island back there by the cattails, and I said, it's a good shooter, beautiful 8. He should be coming right our direction.
This portion of the Wild Outdoors is being brought to you by Bushnell Footwear and the Trophy Rock.
And as soon as I get to full draw, he turns and starts heading right at me. So I'm at full draw at this point, waiting for a shot, and he comes and there's a branch laying on the ground, and he starts nibbling on the leaves on this branch. And I'm at full draw holding this, and it felt like forever. Struggling to keep my bow back, I had to let down. I couldn't hold it back anymore. Yes. Whew. Come back to me. What are you doing? Huh? He didn't go 30 yards. Bam. I come to full draw. As he was coming, I thought he was going to stop at 30. I am shaking. I put my pin on him, and he turns, and he's walking right at me. Big, beautiful 8, full velvet. Whew. Oh, beautiful. Dave Nelson does it again. It's our first time hunting out here. I've been out here filming beamer for a few years now, but I was lucky enough to get asked to come out here and hunt. Jay and Beamer brought me and Holly out here, and what a weekend it's been. Holly shot the biggest deer of her life out of the same tree. We killed both our deer out of the same tree. Nelson Outfitters. Oh, I can't wait to come back.
Now it's time for Boning Archery's tip of the week. Well, today's tip is a pretty simple one. If you're headed out on a trip out west, say to Nelson Outfitters, one of the things we always take with us is our Yeti cooler. Obviously, we can pack lots of stuff in the cooler, takes up space on the way out there. The whole time we're out there hunting, we have it in the back of the truck, have it full of ice, pop, sandwiches, whatever when we're out in the field. And then on the way home, when we get our meat boned out, or if we take it to the processor, throw it in the cooler, put a little ice on it, and I'll promise you when you get home, your meat will still be frozen. If you've never looked at a Yeti cooler, I know you're thinking, Jay, it's just a cooler. It's not just a cooler, it's a cooler on steroids. If you ever put ice in this thing and use it, you'll see what I'm talking about. They're a great product. Give them a look.
The Haley Vines Outdoor Collection strives to empower the woman who braves the cold and scales the mountain. High performance women's outdoor apparel. 100% windproof, 100% waterproof, moisture wicking, and scent proof. Embrace the elements. Experience the comfort and versatility of the most technical women's camouflage apparel on the market today.
We've got to go. We just spotted over this hill and he's coming this way. We're going to slip down and see if we can't get in front of him. Well, this year on our trip out west to Nelson Outfitters, I was lucky enough to draw an antelope tag. This was one of our first mornings out. A perfect case scenario is to have the sun at your back and the animal out in front. However, in this case, the sun was in front of us, beating right down on us. I truly believe that the Predator camo pattern we were both wearing is what saved us here in the sage. Yeah. Got him. That is incredible. We got down here on the other side of this fence, and apparently he didn't see us. We got over the fence, and I seen this goat coming toward us. We got set down, and sure enough,
you hammered him.
I can't believe that. I love this bow. I am so confident with this thing. Oh. Well, we never found the arrow, but we spotted the goat. He's over here. And here he is.
Man, he's a dandy.
Beautiful.
Oh, man.
He's gorgeous. Look at that. Beautiful curls. I'm not much of a antelope guy, so I don't know much about him, but I know he's a mature, beautiful goat. Big old curves on him.
You punched him.
Awesome. Montana with Nelson Outfitters, spot and stock on the goat. We've been chasing mule deer too, and we've seen some dandies. They're just tougher than nails to get on, but so are these guys. With this one, we got in the right spot on him. Now it's time for Ripcord's sneak peek into next week's show. Next week, we're gonna take you to the early bow season in Nebraska. Tammy and I had an incredible hunt over our new DOA decoy. Well, now it's time to send in those Cuddyback Attack flash words that you saw from today's show to the email you see right here for your chance at winning this week's Rage prize package. How about that buck that Holly shot out in Wyoming this week? Beautiful velvet monster. We've had so many great hunts out with Nelson Outfitters. If you're looking for a place to hunt mule deer and elk and whitetails and antelope like the one that I shot today, great place to go. Can't give them a higher recommendation. Well, it's about all the time we've got for this week's show. We'll look forward to seeing you again next week right here on the Wild Outdoors. Well, we always get asked all the time, what do we do with our meat when we're on trips? So we're going to show you. We actually donate it. We pay for the processing, and then it gets given to needy families. So that's where we're going. We're going to donate our antelope. Now, who will this donated meat go to?
Well, we have several different. There's a community cover with this church here in Manchester, or go to Sheridan.
Perfect. Antelope meat.
Okay. Well, I guess we can go inside and I'll take your money.
Okay, that sounds good.